Hey guys, welcome back. Today in this video, we gonna go over bridge design pattern. So first of all, bridge is a structural design pattern. So it's about the structure of an object. And so in bridge design pattern, what all we try to do is we try to split a large class or a set of close related classes into two separate hierarchies, and we name them abstraction and implementation, which can be developed independently of each other. So we create abstraction and implementation to make it in a way that we split our class. So for example, we have graphic GUI, graphic user interface, and we want to have this over several devices. Or we have a remote control and we want to control a lot of devices like TV, radio with that. So to handle this, and in real world, we have to do. We need to divide this two separate, implementation, separate objects, and then we name one abstraction, the other one implementation. Don't worry about the name. Actually, this abstraction, I need to be clear that this is not the abstraction we know in Java. This is totally different. It's just a naming for help you to memorize it. Okay, so I start from this problem. So we have shape and color. Shape, actually different shape in different colors. So if you want to handle shape in all together, it's going to be difficult. So what we do, we're going to divide it to shape and color. Shape going to be our abstraction, color going to be our implementation. So it's going to be something like this. So we have shape contains of this color. Circle could be red or blue. Square could be red or blue. Yeah. So implementing this, or our graphic user interface. GUI. So you have your GUI layer. So we make it abstraction, and then you need to write this graphic user interface for different operating system, Mac, Windows, Linux. So how you do that? You write your GUI as an abstraction, and then you write the protocol in Swift or interface in Java, and then based of that, you're gonna create several concrete for each operating system, and then handle situation. So totally, our class diagram gonna be something like this. So let me go over and talk about it. So first we start from abstraction, our main class, okay? In this main class, what we have? We will have one private, this minus says private, property that keep type of it. It's going to be our implementation. So I will have one interface as Java or protocol in Swift by the name of implementation, which I'm gonna define my private property here, and then in my implementation I will have several function or behavior that I'm gonna write several concrete for that. So this concrete could be different, and based of this when I have this type, then I can make my future behavioral functions based of this and type of my implementation. Also, I can optionally I can extend this abstraction with new feature. We will go over different problem, and we will see. So for example, remote control is good example. So we have a remote control. We're gonna create a class by the name of remote control, and we add actually one instance by the name of device and type of device. What is device? Device is our implementation protocol, which is a device protocol, and inside this we declare, for example, is enable, disable, get volume, set volume, get channel, set channel. Okay, and then I'm gonna write different implementation for this, for radio, for TV, and then I have this concrete implementation of this device. So I have this device as a private instance inside my remote class, and based of this I'm gonna implement my function for remote. So toggle power, volume down, volume up, and channel down, channel up. Okay, and also I can for example extend it by mute function to just set volume to 0. Yeah, so to do this we're gonna do it by with pseudocode. So you will see we create a class by the name of remote control. In this class we create device instance from type of device, and then we write our constructor. So if we say init, and this init, what we do, we pass our this property inside, actually, which is our device protocol, actually concretes from protocol. Yeah, we name each concrete, and then we can pass it to this device and say this is concrete for example TV. Okay, so actually to this action we say dependency injection. So you may heard about the dependency injection. This is dependency. We create an instance and we pass this instance inside our constructor. So or init. This is init or constructor injection, which is a dependency injection. You may heard a lot about that. That's easy, as you see. And then inside your constructor, you make it your this device type or concrete of that device as a your default, and then based of that you go and do your methods. For example, toggle power. So what you do, if device is enabled, that's okay, then device make it disabled, or else if it's not enabled, make it enabled. So this is how power button act. Yes, or volume. So you say my device set volume for that. So to doing that, say okay. What you do, you say okay, from my device get volume and -10. So then volume down, +10, then volume up, channel down or channel up, get channel -1, +1. So this is how you implement your remote class, which is your main class. Okay, and then you will create your advanced remote control, which is our extension for our remote control, and inside that we're gonna say mute. Okay, device set volume 0. Yeah, you see. Okay, then I'll go over device. So we said here we use device as our implementation interface. In Java we say name it in Swift we call it protocol. So device gonna be our protocol here, and inside device we say okay, I will have is enable, disable, get volume, set volume, and get channel. Yeah, and set channel, and then you're gonna implement this device. Actually you're gonna make a concrete of that. So from device I make a concrete by the name of TV, I make a concrete by the name of radio, sorry, and then inside this I'm gonna implement all of this function to deal with this TV. Okay, and now here as a client part, so I call I create an instance by the name of TV. Okay, so what is this TV? Here you go. Here we we wrote a concrete implementation for device. So this is a TV. So I say my device concrete implementation is TV. Then I say, okay, I want to create a remote. So remote gonna be from remote control class. Here we go. This is our remote control class. And inside this remote control class, I'm gonna pass TV. So I do dependency injection. I send TV implementation class to my remote control class. And here by this instance, this private instance, I'm gonna use this functionality of TV inside my remote control. And now I can toggle power off or on. I can do the same for radio, so I can pass radio in there. So this is all about the bridge design pattern, and we can use it a lot in different situations. The majority of situation is that when you need to write a function, and you want to have to be able to switch in runtime. So now I'll go over this structure, and I am going for implementation. Actually writing code for that in different language, especially Swift and Dart.